Hello, you Madden players and YouTubers out there. This is Preach Riley with some Madden 25 gameplay. I got the Houston Texans. My opponents taking my Miami Dolphins. So I did select the Texans just before he went to the Dolphins. And the reason the Texans is because a sub requested some Texan gameplay. And boom! We start with a bang. We cut him off. He decided to cut back and see if he can loop around, and he definitely pays for that. So, real nice opportunity for us starting off. One thing, I run a lot of read option and stuff like that with this particular offense, and rarely do I have a back like Foster. Look at Foster fighting his way in there. I mean, the guy had his guys in pretty good position, but with that guy, just what you gonna do? That was a monster run by Foster. So he's back on offense, and we are hitting him. Merciless is merciless. That's a pretty sweet name for a football player, I gotta say, Merciless. Although I don't think he's playing that well this year. I mean, I don't know, but from what I've seen and read, so maybe you fans out there that get to watch the Texans more would have a better position of saying that. So I like different pieces. In real life, I love J.J. Watt, Cushing. They have John Mays on the Texans now, my boy from Denver Broncos. I miss him on Denver. But so it's pretty nice that he's on here. And look at Joseph. I can't believe he didn't make a play on that ball. If you go back and look, he was just right there, and he didn't do anything. But that's okay. Good job, opponent. Now it's our turn to answer. He keeps giving me that right there. He keeps giving me the passes out from the back. Try to hit him with a little screen here. He gets caught trying to come over. Gets caught on his own guy. Getting double blocked there. So it will get a little gain at least. And you notice that he keeps bringing the people from the left. The left is open. There's no one covering over the left tackle. And one that's giving me that throw when I want it right there to Foster for the most part. But also, and that was just silly, I had RB open. There's a couple times just made bad reads. That right there, I shouldn't have tried for all that at once. Fortunately, his guy stepped out of bounds. So right here, I'm trying to get at least a decent field goal range. But when I come down to 4th and 3, I was like, you know what, that's very doable. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it. And look at that, we get it. He tries to blitz, and that's an awesome play for that. When I saw he was backed off, I was like, I should be able to get this money. And that's what happened. So here he started to come down, so I had to pass lead that down. Otherwise, that could have been a first down right there. So good recognition by him that was coming. 4th and 1, though. I feel real good about Foster at the middle since he's been running like a beast. Hopefully, although the Dolphins didn't play well, hopefully they're going to beef their defensive line up a little bit on the ratings here soon if they keep playing. Because Solai and them were in the backfield all the time on any 4 and 5 man rushes. So I think they should definitely beef out their black shed on the Miami Dolphins D-line. So here we decided to switch. I love the 3-3-5. That's what I'm most comfortable with, and I usually have the most success with. But, he did drive down pretty decent the first time, so I switch over to the 4-4, Cody Baller's 4-4, and it starts giving him a lot more trouble. We get a fumble, and so forth. So my playbook, if you saw my defensive playbook, is called the Fab 5 because it has my 5 favorite formations. And so, just depending on what my opponent likes to do, I'll try one. And if it's not working out, then I'll go to another and see if I can make adjustments out of that. So, see if it works better. Because certain formations are going to give certain people more trouble than others. And see there, he left the left open again, so I decided to hit him with a counter. I probably should have tried that earlier. I was going to do it inside there, but he brings it outside in, his outside in, so... And there, I just kind of messed up right there a little bit. And man, Cameron Wade came in ferocious right there. So I decided to kick a field goal. But man, that was a screen pass. I didn't have time to get it off. So, second half, we're up 10. So we feel pretty good. If we can get well, now second half. Second half, we're up 10. We get ball, so we feel real awesome. If we can come down here and score, that's going to be wonders. We're no longer trying to hurry up. Although, look at Foster with a spin move, though. We are not trying to hurry up anymore, but at the same time, we're not trying to absolutely drip clock either. You know, just play normal. And with Foster, we're going to get him the ball as much as possible if he's going to keep giving that to us. So this time he starts playing the screen a lot better. You see how he gets over the top of those guys instead of running through them. Here I just making bad reads. X is supposed to be one of the first reads. He's open back-to-back times. On that sack, I should have never took that sack because X was open. I end up kicking a field goal. Yeah, I didn't want to go for it there. Here I make a bad play. The guy that I originally had, it was to seal off the edge. And for some reason, I decided to cut into the middle. And he went out to the left. So it's a good read by him. Good job. And, you know, just poor execution by me. Poor discipline by me on my part. Got a little antsy. Not antsy, but ambitious maybe. So now we want to make him work. If he scores, we want to make him work at least. We have Cushing in the middle. We have Mays. You know, Mays can definitely pop some people. And, you know, if we can keep him out of the end zone, that would be not ideal. But Lamar Miller has different plans. He has a spin move up his sleeve as well. Foster saying, Foster, check me out, buddy. So he gets the score. And he gets a 2-point conversion. So now it's a 5-point game. So what that means is if I kick a field goal, he does have the opportunity to tie it with a touchdown and an extra point. So I definitely want to make sure I cap this drive off with a touchdown. Well, the main concern is getting a score. If I have to get, oh my goodness, Tate. You know, I had him in because Foster was yellow. But I was going to do the same play again. He's been giving that to me, but when I saw no one there on the left, I decided to hit him with a counter instead. You know, 3rd and 8, but it doesn't matter. If they're going to give you something like that, you know, you just got to take it. Here, we could have got some more yards, but we are trying to kill clock now. End of the game. You know, yesterday I made a couple of bad mental errors that cost me the game, and so, like with that declining the penalty on the onside kick, that was just silly. So, you know, I just want to play smarter. I want to make sure I get out of here with a win. 3rd and inches, you know I'm going right up the middle. We fall, so that's good. Get to kill a little bit more clock. Well, he burned his timed out. So I was going to go ahead and score there. Figured 2 scores. If he can come back with no timeout and beat me with that little bit of time, then he deserves the win. And I deserve the loss. So that's how I feel about that. But, you know, we're going to come after him now, sticking in the 4-4. Look at that pass interference. I stopped and run into the guy to kind of stop him. You know, I didn't want him. I was going to outrun the football is what it was, so I was trying to stop him, turn around. Stopped his receiver dead in his tracks. That definitely would be a pass interference, but we get away with it. Get the swat, so it's kind of funny what gets called as pass interference on the game and what doesn't. But I want to thank you all for watching. We're going to go ahead and kill the clock here. You know, if you have any teams in particular that are not the Patriots that you'd like me to play with, let me know. But I appreciate all you guys. This is Preach Riley. Hasta luego.
Well, it's a big performance in front of a prime time.